Jeff, Connecticut, you're on the Wilkow Majority. Hello.
Yeah, how are you doing, sir?
Fine, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. I just wanted to, it's not really a mosque, it's a community center. There's an area for praying inside of that area, and it's held under private property. And
Jeff, we could stop calling it a mosque. When the Associated Press stops calling it a mosque, I'll stop calling it a mosque.
Well, if you want to put that nuance on it to create division, then
yeah,
you're right to do so.
Because the AP, the Associated Press, they're divisive, right?
If you want to play it that way, that's fine. I mean,
I'm reading it off the Associated Press, sir, okay? When the Associated Press stops calling it a mosque, I'll stop calling it a mosque.
Okay, so is your issue just that people are going to pray there?
Sir.
Is that what your issue is with it being at Ground Zero?
Sir.
Because there's a strip bar closer to Ground Zero than that.
Yes, I'm well aware of that, sir. But the strip bar doesn't. It wasn't put there after 9/11. There weren't 19 strippers in thongs crashing planes into the World Trade Center.
Okay, but to that point, then, how many Christian churches have been put up around Oklahoma City? Timothy McVeigh was a self-proclaimed Christian.
He did not. No, he was an atheist. Okay, He was an atheist. He was an atheist, and he did not do what he did in the name of Christianity.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me where. Can you cite where I could find where Timothy McVeigh said that he was doing what he did in the name of Christianity?
He was a self-proclaimed Christian, and he had the Turner Diaries.
Okay, and can you tell me where he denoted that he was doing what he did in the name of Christianity?
Not specifically.
Okay, so you have no idea.
No, I haven't.
No, you have no idea.
You just want to
you have no idea.
Wow.
Laugh all you want, Jeff.
This is just typical right hate mongering. Why
typical right hate mongering. This is typical liberal caller stupidity.
On what basis? Well, on what basis are my statements stupid, sir?
Because you're saying that the people who are taking to the streets have no right to stand there and say, we don't want this here.
No, I'm not saying that. I didn't say that. Those words never came out of my mouth. What I'm saying is that under the Constitution, those people have the right to put a place of worship anywhere they want. The same way that people with their Second Amendment rights had to go and protest with their guns.
Okay, but there's no local zoning ordinances. And there are local zoning ordinances with guns, excuse me, so you can't carry a gun into a bar. So you're saying that the city planning office has no power whatsoever to rule on this because it's a mosque we're talking about.
They absolutely have every right to rule on it.
Okay, so then what's the problem?
I'm just saying that I feel it's a violation of someone's rights to not be able to put a place.
Where do you have the right to build what you want to build? So Walmart has the right to come into New York City. No, so Walmart has the right to come into New York City, right?
Anybody does.
No, that's not true, sir. New York City. No, hold on a second. New York City has some of the most restrictive building codes and ordinances in the country. Walmart. There are no Walmarts in New York City. Now, why is that?
I don't know that building ordinance. Can you quote it?
No, I can't. I didn't claim I could. But for the longest, New York City has been fighting off Walmart for years now. Okay, private property. So the kind of private property where I could smoke a cigarette in a bar.
It's not. I don't agree with that law.
Well, they have it. How dare they pass that if we believe in private property in New York City? And of course, if someone doesn't pay their rent, you could throw them out of the apartment, right? You don't have to go through a whole rigmarole with eviction. You just throw them out on private property. Your religion automatically linked to building a building.
Sir, exercising your religion is a constitutional right given to American citizens.
Okay.
And if they want to practice their religious rights there, then and on top of that, I mean, the AP might be calling it a mosque, but I think that being a person on the radio, you might want to look into it a little bit deeper, and it's really a center that's kind of like
a because YMCA. I don't do any research around here. I just shoot from the hip with my hate mongering.
Well, I'm glad that you can at least admit it.
Where do you hear hate in this? Or is it anything that any questioning of something that you sympathized with is automatically likened to hate?
Have you seen the signs that are out there? The
yeah.
people who are protesting this aren't peacefully protesting, saying, please move this somewhere else. They are advocating hate.
On what level?
Against a specific,
have you seen any violence? Any acts of violence?
Not yet.
Do you think? Do you think the religion of Islam is tolerant towards other religions?
I don't think that's. It's my place to say so. I'm certainly not an Islamic scholar, and I don't think you are either.
But we see tolerance in the Islamic world. We see churches and synagogues all over Jakarta and Cairo and Riyadh and Tehran. I mean, these are very tolerant. This is a very tolerant religion.
This is America. We're not talking about the Middle East. We're not talking about Europe. We're talking about America.
Okay. So I'm a hate monger, though. That's all you know. I just want to know what you heard me say that was so hateful.
I think that.
No, I want to know what you heard me say that was hateful. Don't round about this one. Give me what I said that was hateful.
I'm directly responding to your question. If you give me a chance to finish.
Okay.
I think that when divisive words are used, and when words that breed anger and resentment are used in such a fashion to twist things, it does lead to people.
Now tell me what I said that fits that description.
You can play back your last your 2:15 to 2:30 clips.
You heard me say it. What did I say that was so
Okay, well, the Mexican comments that Mexicans are are racism against a nationality.
Well, Mexico is a nationality. It's not a race.
But that's not what your caller thinks, and you didn't correct him.
No, that's exactly what he said. He was saying that Mexico is a nationality. Mexican is a nationality, not a race.
Mm-hmm. Latinos are a race.
Right.
Mexicans are a part of the Latino culture.
No, hold on a second. Not all Latinos are Mexicans.
I just said Latino culture.
So, wow, you have fallen for every college campus progressive, nonsensical thought out there.
No, sir. I'm actually a former Republican, so I wouldn't say that. And I served my country for 6 years faithfully. I'm just entitled to my opinion.
You're absolutely entitled to your opinion. But to say that because the nationality is Latino, to question the nationality is to thereby criticize all Latinos is absolute nonsense, sir. That's nonsense. That's a nonsensical thought process.
I don't agree with you. I think vilifying any culture is the wrong thing to do. Painting with a broad brush is not what should be done.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the call. 1-866-95-PATRIOTS. So to criticize anything related to Mexico is to offend the entire Latino world, and to stand on a street corner in front of Ground Zero and say, we don't want a mosque here, is to offend the entire Islamic world. Wow. Those are two pretty big circles. 1-866-95-PATRIOT.